Ladies and gentlemen, this is a mid-heavyweight contest over 6 5-minute rounds, with the first fall, the first submission, or the first KO to decide the winner. Introducing, on my right, from Bolton, John Casanova. And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent from Belfast, Tug Wilson. And your referee, ladies and gentlemen, from Stockport, Anil Poyev.
Thundering, boys. They both know the rules. Break when I say break. Keep off the ropes at all times and stand back while we count. All right, boys. Shake hands at 20.
Hello again, grappling fans. Good afternoon to you, and welcome to the Civic Hall here in Wolverhampton for another freestyle session, starting with this heavy middleweight contest between John Casanova, and not much trouble identifying him, versus Tug Wilson of Belfast. Casanova is from Farnworth near Bolton at 13 stone and wrestles in his white Casanova pants. Tug Wilson of Belfast at 12 stone 8, giving away just a few pounds here in this 6 5-minute round contest, one fall to decide it. And Tug Wilson, one of the few wrestlers who wrestle barefoot. Referee Emil Poyev from Stockport. And right the way through from the start of this first round, the bell. Casanova's had that wrist lever and a... No. I bet you grappling fans will recognize that particular move by Tug Wilson there. The swinging backbreaker, reminiscent of the Frenchman, the lightweight champion of France, Julien Maurice. And John Casanova now holding the backhammer on with his left knee, giving him time to go for the other. Gets a beautiful bridge, Wilson. Casanova trying to break it. Oh, good drop kick, just off balance. Caught Casanova just off balance there.
No, John.
This double-handed face bar by Wilson obviously shows that he's going to do a few of the power holds here this afternoon. Full Japanese stranglehold. Wilson only halfway out that first attempt at escape. And there's this one.
1, 2, 3. That's one, boys.
Full Nelson, Wilson. Full Nelson, Casanova. Oh yes, and the back kick. This is another of his specialities. He was telling me in the dressing room before this bout that his speciality is the back kick, but he's working on the swinging backbreaker, well, we've seen both in this first round.
Okay, boys. Wrestle up. Good. Go now. Go now.
Just 1 minute left in round 1 of 6. And both men taking a considerable amount of risk here, considering it is a 1-fall contest. Neither of these two men have we seen before on television. Leg really locked in there, about 12 seconds to go in this first round. Casanova really got that locked on. Rolling in that reverse grapevine on the bell now.
Wait, hold on.
Well, neither of these men have we seen before. Let's take a look first at John Casanova from Bolton, actually from Farnworth, near Bolton, 13 stone of him, his very first time on the small screen. This man, of course, has tremendous amateur experience behind him. A little more about that later on. But he was, just enough said that he was the British welterweight champion twice as an amateur. He turned part-time pro in January this year.
Take it away, round 2.
Round 2, 5 rounds to go. John Casanova from Bolton, and that's him with the white Casanova trunk pants. And I don't know what they called in those days. Tug Wilson of Belfast, anyway, in the black trunks and wrestling barefoot. And to do a spin out like that barefoot must be a little dicey.
3, 4.
Yes, lovely quick inverted whip. And almost a hike there by Wilson.
3, 4.
Arm lever against the joint, held over his left leg. Arm lever released, and it's a bridge by Casanova. Wilson can't break it, so quits on that one. Front head chancery. Well, this second round has slowed down considerably after that first. Crutch hold and attempted slam, and more of a throw than a slam.
3, 4, 5.
And that's why Wilson had his right leg there. Holding his own knee right against the joint so that Casanova cannot bring it down. And the cross buttock ground position. Side headlock to follow. Still trying for the shoulder press there, Wilson. position of Casanova's legs, as we'll see in a second. Right locking off. They are locking off Wilson's completely, but Wilson has the advantage from it now. And over the top for a shoulder press by Casanova, but right under the ropes, still getting counted.
1, 2, 3, stop clear now. 4.
Obviously the referee is not breaking them under the bottom rope, only touching.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Just 1 minute left in round 2. One reason for wrestling barefoot. And another, though rather surprising one. Under half a minute.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. On it.
Just a wee bit too early. Let him get right up first. And there's the back kick with just a few seconds left in the second.
4.
Tug Wilson of Belfast, 12 stone 8, his first time on television here this afternoon. He was an amateur for 3 years in Belfast, turning into a part-time pro around 1966. His hobbies: rugby union, gymnastics, judo, springboard diving. And his speciality we've already seen, the back kick on a couple of occasions and the swinging backbreaker attempted once, the Julien Marie's speciality that always was, now his as well.
Second away, round 3.
Round 3, 4 rounds to go, no score because this is a one-fall contest. The first bout decides, the first score decides it. A grab it move with the semi-jab stranglehold as well. Nice double move there by John Casanova. Dangerous looking move, which I'm sure Wilson would tell you if he could talk at this moment, because he could wind up in a sleeper here. And I think he was winding up in a sleeper, was why the referee broke them. Casanova goes straight for the headlock again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wilson seemed to be dictating a lot of the bout, the first 2 rounds. Now it's Casanova taking over at the moment.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh! 1, 2,
until that headbutt.
3, 4, 5. Oh!
And that back kick again.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Really tricky aiming for that back kick, but he's hit with it twice well.
1, 2, stand clear now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Oh yes, the swinging backbreaker again, and the knee drop didn't quite come off. It was more a slide off the knee, but it certainly worried John Casanova.
7.
And now for Tug Wilson to attempt a full Boston crab. If that left knee gets over the top, his balance is set for the Boston, but he can't do it. He hasn't got too much space if he tries over that side. And Wilson gives up on that. That's an unusual move, but perfectly legal. A headbutt in the small of the back there, followed by the drop kick, also in the back, and the post. So Wilson thinking of back weakness now.
1, 2, 3.
As that quick head mare indicates. And another knee drop, again on the back.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
And now Wilson thinking of the Boston Crab again. Can he do it? Third time lucky. No, and Wilson already given up. Just cannot get him over in a Boston. One minute to go. Quick leg dive there by the feet. And the figure 4 leg lock. There it is. And going for the face bar as well. So it's Casanova thinking about back weakness now. Half a minute. One fall, one submission to the side. Casanova better hurry. He's not going to make this pay off at all. He's got 5 seconds. And there's the drop kick that forced him to give on the bell. So let's have a closer look at John Casanova from Farnworth near Bolton. His amateur record is really something. Lancashire welterweight champion 3 times. He's not even sure whether it was 4 or not. He can't remember. Northern Counties champion 3 times. British welterweight champion twice. And finally turning part-time professional in January of this year because he works part-time as a plasterer in a Bolton building firm.
Second away, round 4.
Round 4, 3 rounds to go, 1 score to decide this bout. Casanova with his white pants, trunks, call them what you will. Casanova specials anyway. Tremendous amateur record and trained at Bolton under the famous John Rigby and Albert Aspin, the famous Olympic names of training. No speciality, this man, just attempting to master as many holds as he can in this freestyle wrestling.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, break the hold, boys. Break.
I never understand with these barefoot wrestlers just why more toes aren't broken. Some of these moves and back kicks that he's been executing here this afternoon.
5, 6, 8.
Even with a wrestling boot on. You must feel him, but with nothing. Very true. unintentional and full of apologies. Flying bloody scissors. And keeping his shoulder blades off the canvas when he wants to. Right down in the base of the spine there, like Casanova.
5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And held. This time held. Knee drop, shin to knee.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And again held, the side headlock, but again, oh, this time over the top beautifully. A double leg Nelson to Casanova, if he can hold it. He's got it. In just over 2.5 minutes of round 4, Casanova the winner by the one fall necessary to decide this bout. But I think we'll see a lot more of both these fellas in the near future. Martin Conroy to announce it officially.
Ladies and gentlemen, in round 4, the first fall and also the winning fall goes to John Casanova.